Hi, everyone. Let's learn English words through a short story. Answer a few questions and listen anytime, anywhere. The signmaker's assistant. Norman worked as the assistant to the town signmaker, a respected craftsman whose signs quietly shaped daily life. The townspeople relied on these signs without hesitation. They followed them instinctively, rarely stopping to question their meaning or purpose. Whenever people expressed their gratitude, the signmaker would respond with modest pride. "I couldn't have done it without Norman," he often said, reminding everyone that his young assistant played an essential role. Norman admired the signmaker deeply and took his work seriously. After school, he carefully prepared wooden boards, mixed precise shades of paint, and practiced steady brushstrokes. Yet, as time passed, a troubling curiosity began to form in his mind. Why do people trust signs so completely? Norman wondered. Do they follow signs because they understand them, or simply because they are told to? One afternoon, the signmaker left town to complete an important job in the neighboring village. "Make sure the shop is locked tonight," he instructed before leaving. Alone in the workshop, Norman felt a sudden sense of freedom. Ideas rushed forward faster than he could control them. That evening, he painted sign after sign messages that were clever but misleading, amusing but irresponsible. By morning, confusion spread across the town. A sign near the bank directed people to deposit money into a trash bin. Another demanded that passers-by eat their hats. Outside the toy shop, a boldly painted message encouraged customers to buy Norman a present. At first, Norman laughed as he watched people obey the signs without question. However, amusement quickly turned into discomfort as frustration replaced confusion. "The signmaker is deceiving us," the townspeople shouted. In their anger, they tore down every sign they could find, not only the new ones, but the old, trusted signs as well. The consequences were immediate and severe. Without store signs, shoppers wandered aimlessly. Without stop signs, traffic became dangerous. Without street signs, even emergency workers struggled to find their way. For the first time, Norman fully understood the weight of his actions. Without guidance, the town itself was at risk. "It's all my fault," he whispered, overwhelmed by guilt. That night, while the town slept, Norman worked relentlessly. He replaced every sign with care and precision: warning signs, street signs, welcome signs, large signs, and small ones. He returned what he had taken, cleaned what he had damaged, and accepted responsibility without expecting forgiveness. By dawn, the town had been restored. When the townspeople gathered, Norman lowered his eyes. "I know you are angry," he said quietly, "so I will leave." The school principal stepped forward. "Yes, we were angry," he admitted, "but we were also careless. We followed signs without thinking for ourselves." Norman learned that authority carries responsibility. The townspeople learned that trust must be balanced with judgment. From that day on, the signs remained, but so did thoughtful minds. 1. What is the main idea of the passage? A. Norman wanted to become a famous sign maker. B. Signs are useful tools that should never be questioned. C. Authority and trust require responsibility and careful thinking. D. The townspeople were angry because Norman played tricks. 2. Which sentence best summarizes the story? A. Norman enjoyed painting signs more than following rules. B. The town learned that following signs without thinking can be dangerous. C. The signmaker failed to teach Norman responsibility. D. Signs caused problems because they were confusing. 3. Why did the townspeople destroy all the signs, not just the new ones? A. They wanted to punish Norman directly. B. They believed all signs were dangerous objects. C. Their anger caused them to act without thinking. D. The signmaker told them to remove every sign. 4. What can be inferred about Norman at the end of the story? A. He believes he should never paint signs again. B. He understands that power comes with responsibility. C. He feels angry at the townspeople. D. He wants to leave town forever. 5. Why does the principal say the townspeople were also careless? A. They ignored Norman's apology. B. They trusted signs without using their own judgment. C. They blamed the wrong person. D. They removed signs that were expensive. 6. In the sentence, the townspeople relied on these signs without hesitation. The word hesitation most nearly means A. Excitement. B. Delay caused by doubt. C. Loud argument. D. Sudden movement. 7. What does the word consequences most nearly mean as used in the passage? A. Rewards. B. Lessons. C. Results of actions. D. Rules to follow. That's it for today. Keep listening on your way to work or while you're out with your kids and grow your vocabulary step by step.